Fans cried over this heartbreaking news. Al Roker, America's favorite weatherman, and Deborah Roberts, the highly respected ABC News journalist, seemed like the perfect match. Their 1995 wedding wasn't a Hollywood spectacle, but rather a celebration of two accomplished people finding love in the midst of demanding careers. For decades, they were admired not just for their professional success, but for the genuine warmth and stability of their marriage. Fans admired how Al, the ever-optimistic face of NBC's Today Show, balanced his hectic schedule with quiet evenings at home, while Deborah brought elegance and intelligence to every broadcast she touched. Together, they raised their children, navigated health challenges, and built a partnership that inspired millions who believed theirs was a love that could weather any storm. But, as we've seen time and time again, even the strongest unions can hide struggles behind the surface. Rumors of tension between Al and Deborah began to circulate months before any public acknowledgement. Sources close to the couple claim that the relentless demands of morning television and Deborah's commitments to high-profile news assignments created an unbearable strain. While they maintained a united front in public, insiders suggest the distance and conflicting priorities eventually began to take their toll. Still, fans never imagined that Al and Deborah might consider living separate lives. That's why when the news quietly broke that they were taking time apart, it sent shockwaves through social media. Millions reacted with disbelief. For many, the Roker-Roberts marriage was a rare beacon of stability in the unpredictable world of television. But the real surprise came after the initial reports. In a recent statement that has since gone viral, Deborah chose to address the speculation directly. Known for her professionalism and poise, she surprised everyone by speaking candidly about this chapter in her life. According to those who attended the private charity gala where she first opened up, Deborah shared these words: "Some journeys don't end because love fades. Sometimes they change because growth requires distance." Those words, though brief, carried an enormous weight. Fans and colleagues alike were stunned. Many interpreted them as Deborah's way of suggesting that while she still respects and cares for Al, their lives and ambitions may have diverged too much to continue as partners in the same way. Social media immediately erupted. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook lit up with users analyzing every syllable. Some saw her words as a dignified acceptance of change, while others speculated about deeper conflicts behind the scenes. Thousands of viewers praised Deborah for her honesty, calling her statement empowering for anyone who has faced the end of a long relationship. While Deborah chose to speak, Al has remained more reserved. Those close to him reveal that he's been focusing on his health, his children, and his role on Today. Friends say he's heartbroken but determined to keep things civil and respectful, especially for the sake of their family. For decades, viewers have admired Al's resilience through health scares and personal challenges, and now many are rallying behind him with messages of encouragement and support. The public reaction has been a mix of sadness and admiration. Some expressed heartbreak, pointing out that Al and Deborah seemed like the rare media couple that could stand the test of time. Others found inspiration in Deborah's grace, noting how her words reflected a universal truth, that sometimes, even when love remains, life demands a new path forward. So, what comes next for Al and Deborah? Insiders suggest Deborah is diving deeper into her journalism, taking on high-profile projects with renewed focus. Al, meanwhile, is devoting himself to his family and maintaining the optimism his fans have always cherished. Despite the challenges, those close to the couple insist there is no bitterness, only a shared commitment to respect, family, and moving forward with dignity. Deborah's words remind us all that even relationships that appear perfect from the outside can be complex and layered. Endings don't always mean failure. Sometimes they are simply a new beginning. This story is still unfolding, and fans everywhere are waiting to see whether Al will eventually respond to Deborah's heartfelt message. Will this be just a pause in their journey or the beginning of two separate paths? Only time will tell. If you found this deep dive as meaningful as we did, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on Al, Deborah, and the personal stories behind America's most beloved television figures.